Filters will help you to improve your store user experience because they help your customers to find what they are searching for. That's why setting up filters for your Shopify collections is a must. Hi there, I am Rihab, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to set up your filters in Shopify in 2022. But before starting, I have a news that might be bad to many people. But filters based on tags don't work anymore unless you are using a Shopify app to set up your filters. But if you want to profit from the default Shopify filtering tools, you must move to Metafields instead of using tags. And I'm going to show you all of that in this video, so make sure to watch it up until the end. But before moving to our topic, there are 3 things that I want you to do. First, I want you to like this video because by liking it, you will help it to reach more and more people. Second, I want you to subscribe to my channel and to hit the notification bell because by doing so, you will get notified each time I publish a new video. And third, I want to invite you to sign up to the free workshop I'm currently offering. In this workshop, I show you the exact framework that you should be applying to your business in order to make it strong and sustainable. I show you the exact framework that will help you to attract, convert, and retain more customers. So if you are interested in creating a better business, I highly recommend you to go down to the description and to sign up to this free workshop. It's a 100% free workshop and you don't need to pay any dollar. Just go down and sign up and that's it. And now let's get back to our topic and let's see how to set up your Shopify filters in 2022. So here I am inside of my Shopify dashboard, and the first thing I need you to do is to download this app. It's called Shopify Search and Discovery. If you want to use the default Shopify filtering tools, you must use this app because you can't set up the filters anymore without using it. It's an app provided by Shopify and it is 100% free. Okay, so just add this app and start using it. When you go back in here to your Shopify dashboard, you can see that under app, I have this app. It's called Search and Discovery. Okay, and this app allows me to do multiple things. First, it allows us to customize filter settings, which is the topic of this video. Second, it helps us to enhance our search bar. And third, it helps with the product recommendations, so you can improve your product recommendations from here. These 2 options are actually new. This option was there, but we weren't used to customize this option through this app. Instead, we were used to go to online store in here, and under navigation, you will find the filters, so you can find them in here. Okay, not anymore. Now Shopify is telling us to use this app, so we must use it. Okay, let me click now on open to get back to the app. So as you can see, this is the section I'm interested about the most. I'm going to click on view filters. And in here I have multiple filters. I have availability, I have price, color, and dimensions too. Well, availability, price, and color are default filters. Shopify pulled the data from my product data. So inside of my products, I have the availability, I have the price, I have even the colors as variants. Shopify are pulling all of these data in here. The dimensions too is a Metafield, so it's a filter that I have added myself. Okay, I'm going to show you how to manage all of that in a few seconds. But first, I want to tell you something about the color filter. Well, the color filter is special and it will change depending on the theme you are using. If you want to use the color swatches, which are these small circles you see where you see the colors for the different filters, this will change depending on the theme you are using. I'm going to show you 2 examples, one with the Dawn theme and one with the Focal theme to see the difference between these themes, but the color filter will differ depending on the theme you are using. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this filter later on through this video, so don't worry about it, but just keep this in mind. Okay, when I click here on edit filters, I will be able to see the different filters types. So first I have the products in here. These are the default filters Shopify pulled from the product descriptions. So I have the availability, I have the price, I have the product type, and I have the vendor. Okay, I can, for example, filter by these. And as you can see, I don't have tags anymore. So I can't use tags for filtering. Okay, I can have product type if I wish, which is a smart filter to use. So let's say you sell furniture, you can have cushions, and you can have beds in 2 different product types, and you can filter by that, for example. Okay, under that you have the product options, and these are related to the variants you have. So the color, for example, is for variants, ships from is the shipping conditions, and the size is also pulled from the product descriptions and the product field that you have filled out while adding your products to the Shopify dashboard. Okay, we are going to see this also more about this in a few seconds. And finally, we have the Metafields. And the Metafields are the filters you add yourself. So let's say, for example, I want to create a filter for sensitive skin, and let's say, for example, I want to create a filter where customers can filter my products by the skin type. I can create a meta field called skin type, and under it I can assign different values to my products, and thus my customers will be able to use this meta field to filter by products, to filter based on the skin type they have. Okay, if this doesn't make sense, stay with me. I'm going to show you also how to do that in a few seconds. Okay, I'm going now back to my products. I'm actually going to open this in a new tab just to give you a better idea about what I'm talking about. Okay, also it's important to note that this is my current collection page. I'm using the Dawn theme, and as you can see under filters, and I have in here the availability, I have the price, and I have the colors, and as you can see they are messy. They are coming from the Shopify options, from the product options in here. You might not want to keep them. That's why, as I told you, the color filter is special, and we are going to talk about it more. Okay, going back in here to my products, let me go to this product in here. Okay, so this is the product editor, the normal one. In here I have the type, I have the vendor, I have the collections if I have added them to collections, and I have the tags. Okay, if you used to rely on tags to filter your products, as I told you before, tags don't work anymore if you want to use the default Shopify filtering tools. Maybe if you want to use Shopify apps, you might still be able to use tags, but if you want to use the options provided by your theme, by Shopify itself, tags don't work anymore, and you need to replace them by Metafields. I know this is a bad news. I know this means that you need to modify many of your products, but at least now you know that this is something that will stay with you and will not change whenever you are changing a new theme. Okay, so tags don't work anymore. Let's scroll down. In here we have the options, and as you can see, this is the color option, and in this case, because in here we have chosen color from the product options, we are seeing these filters in here. Okay, we are seeing exactly those inside of the filters. Okay, so this is the color, these are the variants, we are seeing them in here because we have chosen this option under product options. Okay, if you scroll down in here, you will see the different variants. You will see in here the 2 meta fields. Okay, so let me go in here to talk a little bit more about Metafields. If you don't know anything about Metafields, I highly recommend you to check the video you will find on this YouTube channel where I have talked about Metafields and where I have talked about Shopify Online Store 2.0 and how Shopify changed and how the themes changed in 2022. I highly recommend you to do that maybe after watching this video, but it will help you to understand more what I'm talking about. But from your settings, I want you to go to Metafields. Okay, and from here, I want you to go to products, and I want you to create a new metafield. And this time we are going to name this metafield, for example, skin type, because this is the example I have given you. Okay, you don't need to enter any description, it's totally fine. In here, under content type, I need you to enter single line text, and I want you to allow list of values. Why it is important to allow list of values? Because when you do that, it means that you can have the same product under 2 filters. So let's say you have a skin product that works both for the dry skin and for a sensitive skin. So if you have this option, you can assign 2 values for the same product and have the product listed under the dry skin and also under the sensitive skin. Okay, so instead of using one value, use list of values, and that's it. I need you to save. And after saving, I need you to close this. Now, when I go to my products in here, as you can see, I have now only two Metafields. Okay, I have this one, and I have added both of these myself. They were like something I was testing. Now I will refresh to show you how a new Metafield will appear in here. And it's a Metafield related to skincare. It's called skin type. So as you can see, this is my Metafield. In here, I'm going to add the first value, which is, for example, dry skin. I can only add one value like this, so this item will be only listed under dry skin. Okay, I'm gonna click on save. Now I will go back to another product, but this time instead of only giving this Metafield one value, I'm going to give this Metafield two values. So going in here, I will scroll down, and this time in here I will choose first dry skin. By the way, you need to make sure that you are writing it in the same way because it is sensitive case. Then I'm going to click another item, which is this time sensitive skin. Okay, I will click on save. Now going back to my search and discovery app, I'm going back to my filters, and I will click on edit filters, and now under my Metafields I should have my skin type filter. So I'm gonna choose it as a filter, and I will click on save. Okay, I will go back in here to my storefront, and I will refresh the page one more time to show it. Okay, so as you can see now, in addition to the three previous filters I have this new filter, which is the skin type. So when I click in here, I can choose the sensitive skin, and in this case Shopify is showing me only the product for sensitive skin, which is the second product I have edited. Now if I choose this option, I will see two products. They are the products where I have assigned the dry skin option for them, value for them. So as you can see, the same product is showing for two different filters, and I was able to do that because when I created my Metafields in here, I have assigned, instead of creating one value for Metafield, I have created a list of values. So in here under Metafield, when I created my Metafield, I'm going to show you one more time. Under type, I have chosen list of values, and this is what allowed me to have the same product under two values. Okay, so this is how to use the Metafields. You can add as much as you wish Metafields in order to improve your filtering. And whenever you are doing filtering, you must keep in mind what your customers care about. So maybe you need to filter by color, maybe you need to filter by size, maybe you need to filter by product type or by problem solved, and so on. Keep your customers in mind and make sure that those filters are there to help them to find what they are searching for. This is the main purpose of the filters. Okay, now let's move to talk about the colors filter, which is the one I know most of you are the most interested about because it's a common filter that most people would use. So as I said before, the one we have now in here, it's the one coming from the product variants. Okay, I don't like this because as you can see, the text doesn't make sense. Maybe I have so many different colors, and instead of having all of these options, so for example, let's say I have rose gold, rose champagne, I'm not sure what. These are so many variants. Instead of that, I want to have a filter for only rose or pink, and a filter for all blacks, and a filter for all blues, and a filter for all reds. Okay, maybe I want the coloring filter to be different than the variants I have, to make it, for example, less confusing, to show different products under one color, and so on. In this case, I don't recommend you to use the default color in here. I want you to turn it off, and instead we will create a color Metafield to use. So going in here to settings, under Metafields, under products, I will create a color Metafield. Okay, I will do the same thing I have done before. It's a single text, it's a list of value, and I will click on save. Okay, now I will go back to my products. In here I will refresh the page and I will see that I have a new field to fill that, and this field is for the colors. So going down in here, for the colors I will pick, for example, red. Let's say I will add another item. Let's say it's something between red and I'm not sure if there is a wine color. Let's say wine, something like that. Or let's say it's between red and orange, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to click on save. Then I will go back to my other product, this one for example, and I will pick green. So the name you are using in here is the same name your customers will see while filtering. So make sure you are writing it in the right way, using caps lock at the beginning of the word and so on. And make sure that when you use the same filter for different products, you are using the same exact word, okay, with the upper cases and lower cases, because the filter is case sensitive. So you need to make sure that you are using the same exact format. Okay, I'm going to click on save. And I will go back in here to my filters, click on edit filters, and I will add the color filter in here and click on save. Okay, now going back to my product collection pages, let's refresh it to see what we have. Let me remove all type of filters. So I have the color, I have orange and I have red. And as you can see, I don't see any color swatches. Okay, I don't see the colors in here. I don't see orange near orange or red near red. I just see the word that I have chosen, the word that I have typed. Okay, I'm not sure why green is not showing up. Let me refresh one more time. Okay, it's now in here. Okay, so as I showed you, there is no swatches. Well, we need to go to the theme to see first if the Dawn theme supports swatches. So I'm gonna click on customize. I'm not sure if this is the latest theme version, latest version of the Dawn theme, but usually you will find that under theme settings. You will find it somewhere here. Let's see if we have it somewhere. It's not here. Okay, so I can't find it here. Let's see if we can find it under the product page settings. So let me go to the default page, to the product grid, see if we have color swatches in here. Okay, I don't seem to find it, so let's make sure that we don't have it. So let's check out the Dawn theme demo store. If they have it, it will be there definitely. So I'm going to click on view demo store. And usually when you go to a collection page, you should be able to find if they have it. So it's under color. As you can see, they don't have swatches. Okay, so you don't have the option to show the swatches in the Dawn theme. It's totally fine if you are using this theme, but if you are using a professional theme, things would be different. And I'm going to show you how to deal with this if you are using a professional theme. And as an example, I'm going to use the focal theme, but almost the same thing I'm going to teach you will work for any theme, any professional theme you are using. You just need to Google a little bit, see how color swatches work for you, the exact theme you are using, and just figure it out. So this is the focal theme, and as you know, if you have been following me for a while, it's one of my favorite themes. If we go to their demo store, we can see that under categories, we can always filter by colors. It's an option that we have, and we have the color swatches. Let's go to their page to check one case where we have color swatches. So can you see these? These are the color swatches when you can see the color in a small square or in a small circle. Okay, so this is an option available for this theme. You can have it here also, as you can see, like when you change the color, the photo change, because these are being pulled from the product variant. Okay, so if you want to have something like this, you need to first use a theme that has this option. Okay, I'm going to use the focal theme as an example, but I told you before that most of the professional themes have this option. So feel free to apply the same thing you are going to learn in this video to any professional theme you are using. Okay, going back to this store, this is a store using the focal theme, and as you can see in here, under color, I have included the off-white color for this product. So I have a Metafield, I have assigned the color. Okay, when I click here on preview, and when I go to a collection page, so when I go to the shop, for example, let's go to this one, I can in here filter by the color swatches. I can go to color and I can filter by here. Okay, if I'm using the, let's say the general colors like red, green, purple, the theme you are using most probably will understand the color and show it in here. But if you are going to use some fancy color, or maybe for example a pattern, you need to do something different. Okay, for the focal theme, for example, you go in here to online store, you go to your theme customization, and you assign the color for the name. So you click on customize, you go to your theme settings, and then here under color swatches, as you can see, you assign the color hex for each color. So let's say for example you have a pinky red, which is a color your theme will most probably not understand. So what you can do is to have the pinky red term in here, you put 2 points, and then after it you put the hex of the color you are using. This will help you define colors that they are not common and colors that you are only using. Okay, and if you want to have a pattern instead of a color, instead of having the hex like this, you have a PNG, you upload the PNG to Shopify, and in here you just include the PNG name. So for example, if the pattern is zebra pattern, you upload a PNG for Shopify on Shopify which is called zebra, and in here you put zebra 2 point zebra point PNG. So in this case, your theme will know that this color is defined by this PNG. So instead of putting the color in this small box in here, they will put the pattern image. As I told you, this process will differ depending on the theme you are using. If you are using a theme like the focal theme, the only thing you need to do is to create a Metafield code color, and the theme will know that this is the Metafield where the color swatches should go, and it will assign the right swatches for each color unless the color you are using is different or new, or if you are using a pattern. In this case, the only thing you need to do is to go in here and to enter your new colors. Okay, the way you deal with color swatches will differ depending on the theme you are using. So as I said before, just Google it, see how your theme manage color swatches and go with it. Now that you know how to use filters, just let's take a few seconds to see the other options provided by this app. So in addition of setting up the filters, you can also set up the search and enhance your search bar. So as you can see in here, you can boost the products within the search bar. So you can recommend some products to show when someone click on the search bar by simply adding the product in here. So as you can see, when you click on the search bar, you will see the products below. The other option you have is to set up synonyms. So for example, if you have a zebra bag, you can in here set up all the synonyms or the words. So let's say for example, you have a zebra bag. You can in here set up all the words your customers might type within the search bar in order to see the zebra bag. So maybe you can have white and black bag, zebra bag, horse bag, I'm not sure what. You assign them in here and you tell Shopify that for those keywords, use this product. Okay, so you create a synonym group. This is very helpful in order to help your customers find what they are searching for. Okay, getting back to the theme in here, you have also in here the product recommendations. When you click in here, you can enhance the recommendations as well. As I told you, these two options are new. I didn't test them yet, but I will do that definitely. And if you are interested in me publishing a video about them, please let me know in the comment section below, and I would be more than happy to create the video for you. Thank you for watching this video and for staying up until the end. I truly appreciate that. Before leaving, I want to invite you one last time to go down to the description and to sign up to the free workshop I'm currently offering. Remember, in this workshop, I show you how you can create a strong, sustainable e-commerce business. I show you the exact framework that you should be applying to your business in order to be able to attract, convert, and retain more customers. So go down to the description and sign up. It's a 100% free workshop and you don't need to pay any dollar. Thank you again for watching this video. Before leaving, don't forget to smash the like button, to subscribe to my channel, and to hit the notification bell, because in this way you will get notified each time I publish a new video. See you next week. Bye bye.